Hello again. Today we're going to be taking a look at another Tavern Brawl, Captain Blackhearts Treasure. Each turn you get given 3 random cards and you choose which one to put in your hand. Essentially it's the discovery mechanic on Overdrive. As far as I can tell, your deck is just still full of pirates and you don't actually draw from it unless you get a card with some draw. So there's a couple of different mechanics at play. First of all, if you're not drawing, then you can perhaps change your play with regards to put this in your deck. Have the Iron Juggernaut, for example. It's going to be very hard to get the enemy to draw the mine. Malorn for the Druid, very hard to get him back once he's in your deck. And also, jousting isn't particularly effective here, as you're both likely to just have pirates upon pirates upon pirates, so you're never likely to win a joust. Beyond that, go with the class that you like their unique cards more. I've been having a bit of fun with Priest, so we will start over here. My favourite so far has been Double Confessor in my hand. That was quite nice. My opponent put quite a lot of effort into killing the first one, and then as soon as I played the second he just conceded straight away, so... I've also been trying Warrior and Mage and a couple of others. Mage could be quite nice for direct damage when you start drawing spells. Warrior obviously has some nice big scary things you could randomly pick.
The light shall bring victory.
I don't like going first, because with this hand what you really want to do is coin Pirate. So I think second potentially has an advantage in terms of early board control, but as you can see it now says pick a card, and you kind of want to...
friend.
Yes, hello.
Greetings.
You kind of want to balance your early and late game. Kind of Shadow Word Death would be really good later on, but Museum Curator is probably better now, so which should I go with? I think we go with the Museum Curator just because we could get a rather nice Death Rattle card out of it. Coin Pirate.
X marks the spot.
Coin Pirate. We don't really want Hungry Crab. Don't particularly like Spawn of Shadows, so I suppose we'll take Belen's Chosen. And we'll play the Curator. Ooh. Never say no to a Fugan. Obviously he can just run his Pirate into the Curator if he wants. And he will. Fell Reaver. Actually, Fell Reaver's probably pretty good in this mode, isn't it? Because I'm not going to be drawing from my deck, so... Yeah, let's have a Fell Reaver, and we'll throw out a Pirate. Now, he could throw both Pirates into it to kill it if he wants. See, because you're very unlikely to be drawing from your deck... Let's have a Prophet. And throw out a couple of Pirates. Fell Reaver next turn will be quite nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he'd need to play another minion if he wanted to. Well, actually, that works out quite well for me. Ooh, Nosdormu, you're fun, but I think we would prefer... Let's go Light of the Naru. I was thinking Light Spawn, but Light of the Naru allows me more healing of my Fel Reaver. Assuming you... Well, I'm fine with that. Like I say, it's all pirates, and most of what I'm going to be playing... Ooh, Light Bomb. I'll take you... 1, 4, 6. That's probably a play.
In the light.
Job done.
Have a 5, 6 to worry about. I really like brawls like this because you get the chance to play not only cards that you don't own anyway. Oh, hello, Ice Owl. That is not what I wanted to see. Shadow Fiend sounds quite nice, but then you're not drawing, so I'll take Power Word Shield. We will then Light Bomb to kill that off, run me a Fugit in, and what the hell, let's give him some more health. What was I saying? Yes, so you get the chance to play cards that you don't own, which is always quite nice, but also cards that you wouldn't necessarily normally put into a deck, like an Ice Howl, or all of a sudden it's a Shaman with a... Ooh. Oh! That was not what I meant to click. Oh dear.
X marks the spot.
The light shall burn you.
Fear my wisp.
For master.
Yes. Really, I was going for the Sea Giant, but I've got my screen slightly blocked. I should probably sort that during his turn. Let's move that, move that. Antique Healbot. Shadow Word Pain's quite nice, but later game we're going to have less use for it. Can we empty his board? We can't, so I'd rather not play the Velen. Just because if I play the Velen, he runs Azure Drake into the Frog and then Beast into Velen. I'd rather play him when I can at least keep him alive for a turn or two. And now we just hope that my cock up there with the Wisp doesn't doom us. Ooh, Totem Golem, hello! Shadow Word Death's nice here. I'll take my 3/3 if you please. And we will take out Azure Drake. Seems the same bet. Then take another heal.
You are not prepared.
Oh, hello, Illidan. You really aren't what I wanted to see. Shadow Word Death, however, is just what I wanted to see. Thank you. And I think we run into you and then say hello to my Velen. This is where he draws something to kill it and I cry. 3, 4, 5, 6, you're damage off by my count. Or you're just gonna go face. Ooh. Museum Curator.
To the exhibit.
See, Skeleton Knight. Again, you're going to lose the joust, so I think we go Toshly.
Show them no mercy.
And 6, 7, 8, 9 he's got on the board, leave me on 6. Could heal myself up, but then I lose Felon. Could play Finicky Cloak Field, keep Felon alive, but then I don't heal.
I foresaw this.
Let's try that. It reduces the damage he's got on the board, but keeps Felon alive. I like that play.
What you looking at?
Okay, so he's going to run you two into Toshly, which gives me emergency coolant. That's a good answer. Ooh, so is Vol'jin. Hello.
The spirits be restless.
I think we Vol'jin, and then we freeze it, and we heal Felon, and then we just charge face. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Have you got an answer? Hex on Vol'jin keeps him alive. Ooh, taunt. Don't like you. Flash heal isn't bad here to keep me in it. He's got no damage on the board other than he's 6-2. Trogzor's nice, but we have no guarantee he's going to play any spells. Let's go Flash Heal.
Foresaw this.
Let's get myself back up. Then heal.
Touch that!
And what the hell? Ooh. So presumably you're then going to run him into Felon. Okay, that's unfortunate, but not. Mind Games isn't brilliant here, so all you can get is a sodding pirate. So I think we go Illidan.
There is a lot at stake here.
Ooh, I really didn't want him having that. Although I suppose he does have to trade in most of his board, so... Have another Felon. Okay, so that keeps him alive. This is a fairly tough hand overall. In a fire maybe, and hope we draw something we can use it with.
I foresaw.
Want to keep my Felon alive if I can, because right now that's my only real board presence. What you got?
Elements I like.
Ooh.
I love.
I really didn't want you drawing that. Oh, Baron, you are not what I need right now. That may well be us out of the game. Although saying that, the way this Tavern Brawl works, for all we know, we're about to draw the exact best answer that will completely counter his board. Or not. If you could do 6 to me, I'll at least have 4 of it back. That buys us a turn. I don't see that there's anything particularly impressive we can do with it, but he needs 3 damage and we're dead. Even if he doesn't have 3 damage. Yep, there we go.
Well played.
I think that shows just how random this duel can be. Ooh, and because we played lots of mighty minions, we've helped with that. Let's go Hunter. Handful of King Crush has its appeal. I wonder what the best class actually is for this. Ooh, double Hunter.
Begin. Bring it on.
And we get the coins, so we can coin pirate. Unless we get a better 2-drop from the random cards. I suppose to a certain extent it depends what your preferred class is. You know, neither of us have a 1-cost minion, so I suppose Unleash the Hounds?
This marks the spot.
Job's done.
Bit obvious for a hunter, I know, but if he gets a lot of pirates out or a lot of other cheap minions, this could be a really good move. I suppose Warlock wouldn't do brilliantly in this mode, just because there's not a great advantage to drawing. Unless you manage to go hand lock, sorry, with it, then you might get somewhere.
This marks the Skyland Lubber.
Just keep getting cards, then happen to get offered a giant. Paladin I wouldn't be convinced by, just because you don't want to be cluttering up your board more than it already is. Although Pirate and a do beats a pirate, so perhaps it's not terrible. Ooh, we have a secret. Well, I think we have to... Do we Grim Patron? I don't think we do. There's not enough good ways to reliably...
Skyland Lubber.
So...
Skyland Lubber.
Is it a snipe?
Marks the spot.
Job's done.
It's not a snipe either. It's not a misdirection, not explosive trap. Not freezing trap. Could be some snakes. if it's snakes, I just want to go face. Ooh.
X marks the spot.
So unusual for a hunter, I know. Concluding the best decision is to go face. I'm going to throw a rock at you if you don't hurry up. Tracking, not that brilliant unless you really want more pirates. Ooh, bear trap, hello! Have some manners. I didn't really want to throw both pirates into that, but at the same time I didn't want to leave it on the board, so that seems the best play. So that has to be snakes now. We've tested for near enough everything else. It can't be snakes though, that would have triggered when I hit the... wouldn't it? I'm not convinced by deadly shot here, just because it's likely there'll be a lot of junk on the field, so right now if he puts down something big and scary I'd only have a 25% chance of taking it out. I suppose in the situation you might be able to increase your odds a bit, but overall I think something big and scary is the way to go here. Wind Fury Harpy, hello, I don't like you. Oh! Oops, did not mean to click that. But it's okay, because we have our Sylvanus. Savano, whatever. We have this thing here.
Land lubber. Die, land lubber.
Someone's going to have to post in the comments what hunter secret it is that I can't think of that is sitting there, because for the life of me I cannot think of what I haven't tested for here.
Well fought. I concede. Well played.
There's my third victory. Let's perhaps go... let's go Druid. Just because Druid has some nice big scary things, and I would like to complete that other daily quest so I can get another pack.
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! I must protect the wild.
Warrior, they also have some nice big scary things. And the problem is, of course, that more of theirs have charge. Talking of big scary things, hello Ironbark. If we can get to turn 8, you will be just what we need.
X marks the
Hopefully I didn't deafen anyone there. I did try and move the microphone. Ooh, Shade of Naxxramas. You could be quite fun. I mean, I suppose Brawl is quite likely with a warrior, but otherwise, not a great deal of opportunity for him to kill it while it's stealthed. Yes, because exactly what I need is more pirates. Dark Whispers could be quite fun. Let's have some Dark Whispers.
Naxxramas is ours.
Suddenly add +5/+5 to that on turn 6 and swing as hard as we can at the face.
X marks the spot.
Prepare to face the mighty Millhouse Mana Storm. Unless you have spells, in which case I cry. But you probably don't. Ah, what the hell. How many times do you get to play Millhouse, really? In before zero cost Brawl? Not Millhouse. Zero cost Crash, not much better than zero cost Brawl, really. Bear Cub with +1 health. Dies to that. Mark of Nature on my pirate at least makes it a bit more of a challenge. Still thinking about that 10/10 next Shades of Naxxramas next turn. It's big and scary, but then he's gonna draw an execute or something and just have to run a pirate into it. But I think for the 10 damage to the face, it's hard to say that's not value. Oh, my fire's gone out. Yes, come on, hurry up. Execute. Another crash.
X marks the spot.
Hello, Leroy. Hello, Ancient Shade. You're not terrible here. Since the odds of us actually drawing the Ancient Curse are relatively minimal. Where you got? Where you got? Where you got? Where you got? Fierce Monkey. And some armor. Would you care to run your board in? Come on. You've only got 1 mana left. Whatever it is, either play it or don't.
I must choose.
Suppose Frost Elemental here. Ancient of Law. Actually, Ancient of Law for a heal?
I wonder.
I think I prefer Frost Elemental. Just to make it slightly less likely he can kill off my Shade. I mean, he's a warrior, he's probably got a way to kill it anyway, but there's no reason we have to make it easier for him. And then maybe Iron Bark next turn for another big taunt.
Armor made to fit.
Okay, so we're armoring up,
X marks the spot.
and we're going to start running into Naxxramas to get even more armor. That's fine. Ooh, I didn't want to see you have that. Suppose another Frost Elemental. Now, you could run the entire board into the Iron Bark and pick up 4 armor in the process, but I'd be okay with that.
For the war chief!
Oh, I didn't want you picking up that. Okay, we're really doing this. We're racing. Okay, Wrath isn't brilliant here. Druid of the Saber, Druid of the Fang. I have no guarantee of getting a Beast. Druid of the
Another
Saber.
night on the prowl.
And we freeze that with Smack in the face for 5. That's how we do it. So that's potentially 13, 14 with a hero power. Don't have lethal. Indeed. What you got? Ooh. Okay, this is about the only time in this brawl where you want to choose a Moonifier.
For the wild.
Honestly, didn't think I'd be picking a Moonfire when I started this match, but turned out to be just what we needed, and we're now in quite a good position. We've got 12 damage on the board, 14 health. If he draws big scary charge minion, he's got no way to trigger the enrage.
What now?
Show them no mercy.
Toshly. What's Toshly giving you? Ooh, I really wish Toshly hadn't given you that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Mech Bear Cat survives a little longer. I think we have to ignore Toshly and just try and rush him. We could potentially run Mech Bearcat into Toshli next turn. Leave him alive on 1.
I wonder.
What's he got?
Practice makes perfect.
Ooh, that is not brilliant at all. Faceless English. Faceless manipulator, that.
For the wild.
I don't like taking 3 damage here, but I'd rather be able to run 14 damage into him next turn, potentially, than have to waste one of them on this. What you got?
Druid. The wild is mine to control.
Oh, well, Scheisse Calvin.
Well played.
Ooh! Oh no, that's... Ooh, so close. Ooh, 1 mana off, you bastard. I think we have to try for a spare part here. With 1 more mana I could have hero powered, run into that, and then
Well
7, 14,
played.
18. Go on, what you got for your other 2 damage?
Well played.
Well, we got the quest, and so let's go buy a pack. See what we get. Eh. Not a terrible one, I suppose. We can disenchant a couple of them. So there you go, folks. Captain Blackhearts Treasure ending in a day, so I recommend you get out there and play it now if you haven't already. I highly recommend it, and it is absolutely hilarious if you don't mind the RNG factor. Join me again next time when I'm sure I'll have something else to show you, but for now, ta-ta.